Sup guys, Heat King here, bringing you some very good news, and it's my birthday today, so that's not the good news. The good news is that, I'm happy that this is good news on this day, because it makes me feel a bit better, because I've been feeling like crap recently, and I felt like crap a bit today, and hearing this news just got me slightly a bit warmed up, all cuddly in the inside. But yeah, this is regarding Bleach, obviously. So as you all know, Bleach is supposed to be ending tomorrow with chapter 685. Well, apparently that's not actually the case. No, apparently Bleach is ending next week with chapter 686. Now, tomorrow is not going to be a double chapter, supposedly, even though tomorrow is actually the 15th anniversary as well, so it would make sense, right? But no, apparently no, it's next week. It's next week that we're getting the final chapter, and apparently tomorrow's chapter is going to be an epilogue. Yes, it's ending, yes, but tomorrow's chapter is an epilogue regarding the Goatee 13 and Soul Society, so we're getting a closure on those characters, and then next week's final chapter will be on Ichigo and possibly his family and friends. So yeah, we're getting, at least if this is true, we're getting some sort of decent wrap up. Decent, and I use the word decent very sparingly here, because like, good God, those final chapters have been the most rushed thing I've ever read in my life. I mean, I apologize that I've not done reviews for the last two chapters, but really, I just didn't have it in me to do those reviews. I mean, the last chapter I reviewed, I think, was just before the Aizen fight, right? And the chapter after that was Aizen versus Watch, and I was just completely confused reading it. I didn't get what the hell was happening. Renji got his arm cut off, and then at the end it was revealed that it was Aizen the whole time. And then Ichigo only appeared in that chapter at the very end, meaning that wasn't Ichigo there from the beginning, and then the next chapter kind of confirmed that, but then it's a bit confusing, because then where was Renji, and then you had the whole Ex Machina bullshit with the arrow, and the way Watch died, the way Aizen got absorbed and supposedly died. I will say this, I don't think Aizen's dead, because when Uryu shot the arrow, the Soul King smudge whatever was going off Watch, and when Watch was getting his powers back, it started to rise up to him again. But Watch got sliced off. He got killed because he didn't see the future, because Aizen was screwing his perception of time. And yeah, Aizen got absorbed by that. So my guess is that maybe Aizen is the Soul King now. Maybe not. I'm hoping that is the case, because if that's him being killed in that last chapter, then that is pathetic. That is pathetic. So I'm hoping tomorrow, when we all read it, it's going to reveal that no, Aizen's not dead. And yeah, hopefully we'll get some sort of clarification, at least some confirmation on what characters have survived, what characters they've done, what other characters are doing, what characters are captains, because apparently it's a time skip. We're getting a time skip tomorrow. Like, it's going to be like 10 years later or something like that, which is unexpected if these spoilers are true. But also apparently we're going to get a special announcement next week. So when we get the final chapter next week, we're also getting a special announcement. So that's got me thinking, what is this special announcement? And I've got a few theories on that. The first one being, it's going to be a Databook to clarify and wrap everything up, because Kubo can do it with the time he had, with the time he had to wrap it up here. Or it's going to be a confirmation that we're going to get the return of the anime, which I'm hoping that's the one. I'm hoping that's the case. I'm hoping that's the special announcement, because that would make me so freaking happy. Like, or the other one is going to be, it's going to be a fifth movie, which may or may not be canon. So I don't know. It could be one of those. Maybe it's a video game. It's an announcement for a new video game. Who knows, right? But yeah, I'm hoping it's an anime. A lot of people say it might be a sequel, but that's not going to happen. If it was going to be a sequel, then they wouldn't. Shonen Jump wouldn't have forced Kubo to rush his manga this quickly. And you can tell it's been cancelled. You can tell from the rushness from the last few chapters. Also, did you people know that, technically speaking, that from tomorrow we're going to be on chapter 700? Actually, did you realize that? I didn't even know about that until someone pointed out that no, if you combine the flashback chapters from the Aranka arc and the other flashback chapters that we got together, then in total it's actually 700 chapters, which means that the actual manga, the story, Okubo wasn't that far off from where he wanted to end it, because he said that the final arc would be as long as the Aranka arc, meaning that technically speaking he would have it would have ended in 20 more chapters basically, because that was one of the calculation predictions I made, because if you wanted to go that far, then it would have to end around 720 or 30, meaning that, yeah, technically speaking, Shonen Jump did cancel it, even though you only had a few more chapters left to do. So that's a bloody shame if that's the case. That, or Kubo just got tired and he wanted to end it by the 50th anniversary. I don't know, it just feels way too coincidental, you know, of a coincidence that it ends on the 50th anniversary. Well, technically not, because we're still got chapter next week as well, so it didn't end on the 50th anniversary, if that's true or not. But that is still annoying. It is annoying what Shonen Jump did with the way they cancelled Bleach, because they did cancel it, say what you will, but those last few chapters confirmed it got cancelled with the way it was going at that net pace speed. And also with the fact that you know, Kubo was to blame for this as well. I mean, this dude wasn't thinking. I mean, if I was writing a manga and I was close to 700 chapters, you know, including those chapters I did before, that adds up to it, then, you know, my first thought would be that that's what I'm going to end it at. I'm going to try and make that my deadline, and he didn't do that. So, but yeah, that's really disappointing, really. But yeah, anyway, I hope you like this good news. I'm not seeing anyone else reporting this. Again, what the hell is wrong with people? You call yourself fans, and yet you don't really go into the world of forums and reading all this crap up. But I am, so, because, you know, I care. I really do care, and I'm not even that much of a fan. I only started reading Bleach last year, even though I was completely aware of it from a while back as well. So, but yeah, compared to the hardcore fans who were with this from the beginning, like, I really do feel your pain, and it's really saddening for how it happened. I mean, we just needed a few more chapters and it would have ended good, but no. Shonen Jump as it is, Shonen Jump, man. Bunch of arseholes. And Kubo, again, as much as I feel sorry for Kubo, he is a part of it to blame as well, don't forget that. But yeah, hopefully this news that I read, that I heard, is true, and that tomorrow is not the final chapter. Tomorrow is just part 1 of 2 of the ending, and that next week we'll get the actual final chapter, and that the special announcement is going to be the return of the anime, because good God, I so badly want the anime to return, so badly. But yeah, fingers crossed for tomorrow, fingers crossed. I'll try and do a live reaction of that chapter, and then a review afterwards, and my final thoughts on Bleach actually, no, because if it's true that it's ending next week, then I'll actually do that next week. So yeah, I'm losing my mind. Anyway, guys, I hope you like this video. Like and subscribe, please do, or not. Please do. Please do. Make me popular. And yeah, I shall see you. Take care and bye. And fingers crossed for some awesome news tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Because seriously, it's not going to end in the best way possible, but at least we're going to get some sort of extended ending. So that's the best we could have hoped for. But yeah. Bye, guys.